Hello everybody. Today we will be making queso and exploring some food science and food safety principles during the process. Let's get started. Here are the measured ingredients needed for this recipe. 2 tablespoons of butter, 1/3 cup of finely diced onions, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a 4-ounce can of fire roasted diced green chilies, 1/4 cup of diced Roma tomatoes, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of ancho chili powder, 1/8 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of table salt, a 12-ounce can of full fat evaporated milk, 8 ounces of freshly grated sharp cheddar cheese, corn chips for serving, and cilantro as a garnish, which is optional. We will first start off by washing our hands to remove any bacteria or microbes that could cause illness. Next, we will pull out our cheese and butter from the fridge. The reason why we keep them there is to ensure none of our susceptible foods are in the temperature danger zone, which is anywhere between 41 to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is where bacteria can grow and multiply, leading to potential foodborne illness. Before we start cooking, we will prepare the onion and tomato by dicing it and also grate the cheddar cheese.
To start the cooking process, we begin by melting 2 tablespoons of butter in a pot over medium heat on the stovetop. The butter heats up from a heat transfer method called conduction. Conduction is the movement of heat through direct physical contact, where thermal energy is passed from particle to particle within a material or between objects. Next, we add 1/3 cup of onions into the pot with the melted butter. We will stir the onions and butter occasionally, allowing for the Maillard reaction to occur. The Maillard reaction is a chemical reaction between proteins and sugars, which browns foods and allows them to develop richer flavors when cooked. Here we are adding the tablespoon of minced garlic and letting that sit there for another minute. Next, we add the 4th cup of tomatoes and the 4-ounce can of green chilies into the pot with the other ingredients. This thickening process is called starch gelatinization, where the starch begins to swell when combined with a liquid being heated, creating a thick consistency.
Next, we add all of our spices, including 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of ancho chili powder, 1/8 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then we mix again. Once all the ingredients are mixed thoroughly, it is time to add full fat evaporated milk. Add a little bit of milk at a time, making sure to stir while you add. We will continue to stir until the milk is completely combined. Next, we turn the stovetop to low and add the shredded cheese. Then we stir until it is melted and combined. Keep the queso on the heat and keep stirring until your desired consistency. Now that it is to your desired consistency, spoon the queso into a serving bowl. Next, this step is optional, but you can garnish with cilantro and chili powder. Now your queso is done and ready to enjoy.
Wait, before you go, make sure to properly store your leftover queso by putting it into an airtight container and then into the fridge within 2 hours of making it. This will guarantee that your queso stays out of the temperature danger zone and is safe to eat next time.